Good morning, everyone. Strafegal. We are continuing our 6 heat bow run. We are heading into Elysium. We've got a really cool setup here with Aphrodite and Poseidon. And that's a second Daedalus hammer in a relatively short time. That makes me kind of excited here. Where are those witches?
Got to hold on.
We did take a Deathified, so we need to keep an eye out for being able to purchase that. And we really need to get your attack hits up to your special fires plus 4 shots. That's what we want. Relentless Volley. Easily my favorite one there. With the way we've got this setup going, it just means that we do 12 arrows with our special that all home in on them. Hermes is one of my favorites, so I'm totally okay with this. Let's go with attack speed up. I think that increases the time that, or the charge time as well, which is cool. Let's go shopping. I want to keep an eye out in case we can find Poseidon. That's exactly what I wanted. Wounds with knockaway effects can rupture. And we're gonna go with money. Having Poseidon with that huge knockback means that all 12 of those attacks... Oh yeah, we'll take a Patroclus here.
I always hesitate. How can I be of use to you, stranger?
I mean, I guess we just get our Deathified back here for free. It saves us 200 gold and it's good.
Take care then.
I keep wanting to skip mini bosses, but I think at this point we kind of need to. Oh, that was a... I did not read that right. Well, we're doing this. Week has a longer duration.
Do you believe I give my blessings liberally, Zagreus? Well, then I've news for you.
Yeah, I know.
Have mercy, Demeter.
The freezing cold ought to have drained the life from you, but I've allowed it to relent. For now.
Good now. Okay, guess we go Killing Freeze.
Cooled me off.
And I think we're gonna actually go Palm here. I'm not even sure what just happened there, but that was... I'm not even sure what's going on with half of this anymore. I hate the butterfly balls so much.
Hey, Meg.
There, no butterfly balls. I feel better now.
God's grace.
Okay. Additional bonus special. Yes, that. Athena. I still would be okay with the deflect at this point, since we've got rupture now. So we do have 2 status effects. Although that kind of makes one of our other, frost one absolutely worthless if we do that.
Goddess Athena.
I mean, we don't have a call yet, but I kind of feel like just doing her cast is actually pretty solid.
Why not?
Okay. Cast gives exposed.
Oh, wow.
That's really good.
We've nothing left to say to one another, Hellspawn, other than to battle!
Meg, help.
That was problem.
Blessed spear, blackguard!
I mean, I do. Literally, the goddess Athena is protecting me. But, you know, whatever. Sure, we'll go with no defense. That's a deathified, which is unfortunate.
Gods on high, attend me!
There we go. As soon as he got out of that stance, he's a lot easier.
Something about helmet practice.
We did almost lose 2 death divides though, so that was a bit rough.
Guess I'll be going then.
I'm kind of hoping we can get through this next one without having to do the mini bosses. I'm also kind of thinking right now, oh, do we want to go damage? We have a really good damage output. I'm kind of thinking distant memory to get the 30% damage on ranged attacks.
Can wash away my boons.
No, we're good.
Sold.
Just gonna get a little healing. I figured that'll potentially give us a little bit more flexibility. We're gonna prioritize Athena and money because that gives us the highest chance of getting a death divide back. There's an Athena, there's money. We're gonna start with money.
You.
Those wall slams on narrow passages are really powerful though. What happened there with the 2 vermin was it actually cut off and it was doing both. When one of them hit, it does the splash, and I think it was bouncing them between the walls, which is kind of cool. We're not on a timer, and I'm not racing. I want to actually finish this, so I'm okay with taking my time here when I normally wouldn't.
Thank the gods.
Obviously, you still want to go relatively fast, but you know. I mean, yeah, we're gonna go with Athena. I know it's a mini boss. I know that means we get an extra armored foe, which is not good. But I kind of just, I need to make sure we get the death divide. If we don't, it's not the end of the world.
One of their disgusting layers, huh?
When I first notified Lord Father Zeus and other members of our family of your existence, Zagreus, it was Uncle Poseidon here who first leapt up and pledged his power over sea and earth to you. Is that not so, Uncle?
Exactly so, Athena. You with that fine memory of yours. For it isn't every day I learn my doleful brother Hades sired a fine son. He does not know how good he has it there. And you, nephew, could have it even better here.
Wow. I mean, I want Deathless Stand.
Athena's power.
Keeping it simple. I hate to say it, but keeping it simple.
Get me out of here. Need to keep looking down those passageways.
We can fish. That was way too early. I saw it move. I'm twitchy right now.
Maybe it's in here.
Kind of hoping for the there's one that's your powers that give knockback have 20% extra damage on bosses. I'm kind of hoping for that one. We just got wrecked by that explosion.
I accept this message.
Okay. We have taken a decent chunk of damage, unfortunately, here. You deal more damage when slamming foes to barriers. Yep. Let's keep that going.
Let's see.
Let's go.
I'll pay for that.
Health back and sell. None of those. Yep, none of those.
Let's just go down this satyr hole. I'm back.
Unfortunately, we do need to keep going down the satyr hole.
Stash that Charon.
Let's do specialist faster.
Let's see here.
I guess we go palm. Because I really don't want to do another mini boss unless we have to. Although we do have a lot of power going here. So passages themselves aren't that bad.
Not bad.
I just really don't want to deal with like vermin. Like the boss vermin. $12 little micro knockbacks.
No satyrs.
Perfect.
Now back to Cerberus.
Guess let's go rupture.
A quiet taste.
500. Aphrodite. Weak effects are more potent.
The power of the gods.
And huge slam damage, sure.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all three of its attentions toward the satyr sack.
Okay,
See you, boy.
see if we can finish this. I'm really scared right now, but I think we can do this.
Oh, hi, Father.
You bypassed Cerberus again, I see. Unfortunately for the both of us. Darkness. Zagreus?
Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace?
Darkness.
That one felt really solid.
Order all you wretches of the underworld to attend me now.
Gods, where are you? Almost get out.
Beware, boy.
That hurt.
Got you.
I wasn't sure if I died or him that time.
You asked for this. Fire! Die!
Just a little too much.
Go back!
I really like this setup. I need to remember that Poseidon push. I've done it on, I think, like one other run. That one was really, really solid. And that is our first Heat 6 rundown. We're making progress. I know that the heat goes up to like, I think it's like 20 or 30, but that felt really good. Okay. New record on Heat. Let's do this.
Having gained the surface once again, Prince Zagreus breathes deeply of the wildflowers and the roses and the like, among which one of them contains an allergen so intolerably potent that it causes this.
No, wait!
I love the little death effects. They are amusing. I do kind of miss the garden.
Please, everybody, hold your applause.
Boy.
Got a lot of people hanging out. No Thanatos.
Honored to have met you, great Achilles, our royal guard. Good to know whom to turn to should anything run afoul around here. So it was you who instructed my son in the martial ways.
Indeed, Your Grace. He was a talented student. If only you could have seen his progress, surely you would have been very proud.
I am proud. You know, you were already quite the name back on the surface when I lived upon Olympus. I should think your legend spread much farther still since then.
Oh, I doubt that. Although, thank you, Your Grace.
More pets? More pets.
More pets.
I'm sorry he disturbed you, Cerberus.
We should be getting close to 20. Actually, we're probably over 20 at this point. We just need to actually get enough
I hope I
nectar to
haven't been
finish
inconveniencing you too
triggering it.
much with all the visits to the temple lately, boy. Say, how do you get back? Charon giving you a lift?
Thus asks the prince his question of the guardian of the gates of hell, knowing full well the multi-headed monster keeps a wide berth of the river boatman. As to all with any sense.
Just kidding, boy. Father, of all the skeletons and such in your direct employ, you wouldn't happen to have any here around the house, would you? Out in my courtyard, for example?
Oh, nice.
Skeletons. I'm sure they'll welcome you when next you visit Asphodel. You may not realize it, boy, but we have a certain standard of decency we uphold around here.
I figured.
I'm kind of hesitant about spending too much on on music.
Should visit the head chef.
Oh yeah. Call.
No time to rest. Dusa, I don't mean to upset you, but I'm worried you're going to burn yourself out if you keep pushing yourself past your limits. Are you sure you don't need a break?
I'm sure, Prince. This is my chance. I'm custodian of the House of Hades. I need to keep doing my best right now. Thanks so much for the nectar. Bye!
Please, take care of yourself. Here's the catch of the day. Or night.
Wow. Stations are worth 3 keys. That's pretty solid.
Fair and square.
That's like part of a nectar.
Give me the current special. I have to ask you something, Orpheus. It seems like everything has been alright for you, except you don't look very happy to me, mate. Is everything alright? Between you and Eurydice, I mean.
Oh, but your concern is much appreciated, friend. I feel I am in an everlasting bliss. It simply does not show upon my countenance. Perhaps through song is how I best express myself.
You're doing wonderfully at it, mate. This nectar not fancy enough for you, boy, is that it? You've developed quite the delicate palate at your distinguished age.
Though having little appetite remaining for the lightness of nectar's flavor, the multi-headed monster of the underworld nevertheless accepts.
Yes, he does.
You're my good boy, yes you are.
The dog has enough troubles of his own.
I don't often see you interact with Hypnos, Nyx, so I just wanted to make sure. Is everything alright?
Hypnos still is learning independence, child. Thus I have decided it is best to keep my distance from him temporarily, else he shall continue to rely upon me, even for completing the most rudimentary requests. We have agreed he shall not call upon me for the time being.
For the time being? How long are we talking? Can't remember the last time I saw you speaking with him now that you mention it.
Based on his rate of progress, I suspect his education shall have been complete well before the dawning of the next age.
Well, keep it up, Hypnos.
I'm honestly curious how many times you have to do this.
Scratch one off the face.
Hey, we got Burner. So we now get to mark that off.
I get the perks of getting to slay Father's forces.
450 gems is pretty solid too. Might actually go buy some more nectar with that quick. We're 1 off on this still. We just need to get Zeus's, which is really hard. It requires at least 5. You have to get at least 5 Zeus boons throughout, and they have to be the right ones. And the last one has to be legendary. Still missing 1 off chaos there. Still have several other things that we still need to get, but we're making progress. I think we need to get back to chaos with the shield at some point here. Anyway, and then approval process forced overtime. Forced overtime I want to try with the sword, because it seems like that is one of the best setups I've got. Approval process I actually kind of want to do on that one as well. We'll see. I'm kind of thinking that that could be a good setup because I like doing the sword where you're not actually super worried about what boons you get. And I feel like approval process goes well with that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other contents on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, good one. We'll catch you next time.